Welcome to my YouTube channel CSS Scenario. Hope you guys are doing great. So in this video we are going to learn about the scenario of padding in CSS. How can we implement the padding, and for what purpose the padding is being used in CSS, and what are the areas in CSS in which the padding is applied. So let's get started, and before starting our video, hope you guys are enjoying the video, and do subscribe my YouTube channel so you never miss any kind of update, and please press the bell icon. So let's get started with the video. So as the performer, we have to create a new folder on the desktop, and we will name it as testing. And now we have to open the Visual Studio Code, and now we have to create an index file on the desktop, index file in the folder HTML, and now we have to implement the initial tags. We are going to replace the document with the padding in CSS. So the things have been implemented, and now the first thing is that where the padding is used and how can we implement the things, and what is the main functionality of the padding. So we just need to understand some things graphically today. So for that purpose I'm going to open the paint, and in the paint I'm going to create a box. Let's say that's it's our divider, and some kind of text is placed in it. Okay, hello world. So it is placed inside a div. So the functionality is working as this one. This is the alignment of our pad. So the thing is that if we want to implement the padding into this div, if let's say I want to implement the padding, the class of padding created in CSS, and I am implementing to the padding class to this divider. So what will be the result? The result will be, as a result, the padding will affect the inside content, this. So if I want to give the padding, let's suppose the current position of the hello world is in, as an example, is X, and this is Y, the second point, and it is not parallel to Y, but it is parallel to X. So what if I want to change the position and I want to bring it a little bit downwards? So I have to implement the padding top. When I implement the padding top to this divider, so it will affect the content inside the div. It will affect the content inside the div. In the last video we have learned about the margins, but in the margins the case was different. In the margin the case was different, and the things outside the divider were affected from the left, right, and top, bottom. But in case of padding, the things that are located inside a div, these things are affected. So this is the main concept of padding, and now we want to implement this concept in CSS. So I'm going to create a div, and I will write hello world. I will give the heading, and I will write hello, and the second heading as world. Okay, so now I'm going to, before the body ends, I am going to create a style, and I will create padding. So in the padding class I will give a divider the property of border 2. So border 1px solid black. So let's implement the thing on class is equal to padding. So I'm going to reveal in the file explorer, I just want to open this one. So hello world. So I'm going to implement the padding from the right, from the left. I just want to bring this thing to at least on that side without assigning the align tag. So what I have to do, I have to assign the padding from the top. Let's say it will be 10 px, and padding from the left, let's say it will be 50 px. So you will see the changes after the implementation of the padding. So you can see from the top it is bring to the downwards, and from the left it's the padding has been implemented and it's inside the container, inside a div. So that's all from today's video. Hope you guys will like the video, and if you like the video, do subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss any kind of update from my YouTube channel. Thank you.